Nutrition comes down to two things: what you eat and what you drink. In this message, let's talk about what you drink. That's a great way to get started, something you can control very readily, and it's pretty clear. You want to drink mostly water, and you want to avoid drinking calories, so you don't want to have drinks with a lot of calories in them, except for things like a protein shake. And so we want low sugar, low calorie beverages as much as possible. Now, will this really make a difference? Well, sometimes. It depends on what your habits are and how you're living. But I had a gentleman who ran a giant company, and he was addicted to orange soda. We don't even know how many he was having. We're suspecting at least 12 a day, which is, well over 1,000 calories in just orange soda, which is just sugar and coloring. And we gradually got him down. He stopped drinking orange soda, and he lost 70 pounds in 6 months, and he never went back to drinking orange soda. He had a lot of health problems, so he had a lot of leverage to stop this too. And so, yes, every calorie you ingest actually counts. It matters. And so we want to keep track of it. And if there's one nutrition rule that has been taught time and time again, and the scientific literature backs up, it's the amount of food you eat, the quantity of food you eat matters. It's not the only thing that matters, but it plays a massive role. And so if you want to get lean, strong, energized, and feel great so you can create life on your terms, what you drink and what you eat matters. So what's the quick and fast answer here? So drink mostly water. Now people sometimes it helps if they have something with flavor that allows them to not eat donuts or something like that, right? It helps manage cravings. And there's other ways of it, but when it comes to this, there are things you can drink that can be helpful. And so you can have caffeinated beverages earlier in the day, and later in the day you can have uncaffeinated beverages, or you can have uncaffeinated all the time. And so if you have questions on that part, like is caffeine bad for you and stuff, just ask me and I'll explain the science to you. And so what are the unsweetened beverages? So the ones with caffeine, I'm going to tell you the ones with the most caffeine down to the least caffeine, and the ones that are caffeine free. So get your pen and paper ready. Let's go. Coffee, espresso, has the most caffeine. Then a notch below that is something you may have heard called mate, yerba mate. It's from Uruguay, or pronounced appropriately, Uruguay. And then right under yerba mate, matcha, which is the super green tea. Now, all these things I'm mentioning have tons of nutrients in it and a lot of research backing the health benefits of these things. And so under matcha, we have black tea, or traditional tea, English tea. Now, black tea has about half the amount of caffeine as coffee. Keep that in mind. Now, just below on the caffeine scale of black tea is oolong tea. That's OOLONG. And then right below that is green tea, which has a plethora of research, and it has 8 to 10 times less the amount of caffeine as coffee. So there's like 15 to 30 milligrams. There's not much in there at all. And then let's go to the herbal teas. Now, these are naturally caffeine-free teas, and if you ever go into a store and look at this section, there are a lot of variety. I'm just going to mention a couple that are definitely beneficial, and I find that a lot of people enjoy. The first one is Rooibos. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that, but it's ROOIBOS. Another one is honeybush tea, and then one more I would like to include, because it does have health benefits, dandelion. And so if I would drink these without adding anything to them, but if you wanted to add a little bit of sweetener or something, that's fine, but it's, every calorie matters. And so if it's something that helps you manage yourself, you don't have to be perfect with this stuff. That's the key. You want to be 80-90% most of the time. We don't want to go 100% and go to 0%. No one does that well. We're not trying to be perfect. Progress, not perfection. Now, what else may help you? Well, electrolyte formulas. Now, low sugar or no sugar electrolyte formulas are very useful. There's a bunch of different brands. If you want me to look at one, just take a picture of it and send it my way, and I'll let you know. And then let's talk about juices. Juices can be really high in sugar and really high in calories, or they could be virtually calorie-free. So what you want to avoid, you want to have more fruit-free juices and have like green juices. Now, really popular right now, because a book was written about it, is celery juice. Is it magical? Will it cure every disease? Absolutely not. but it has nutrient in it. And every food, and this is something I'm going to be teaching over the next couple of months, has power in it. It has magic in it when you explain what's in it. Mother Nature's kitchen has magic in it, my friend. When I teach you what these things do, you will not look at food the same ever again. You will have a reverence, a respect for it, and it will hopefully change your habits and what you eat. Now, a lot of you eat good already, but I'm just saying that's my intention for you. So green juices, those are always good. Now, if you threw like half a green apple in there or something, that's not very much, but just keep track of these. Look it up and say, okay, how much is that? Is that worth doing that to me personally? Or am I dying of cravings? Does it fill me up? Do I feel great on this? Those are questions you want to ask. No one can tell you exactly what to eat, but this is part of the adventure, the journey, the game of it all. And then protein shakes. Now, there are some protein shakes that are not healthy for you. I'll give you a quick answer to this. How do you know? If you buy it in a giant dog food bag, it's probably not healthy for you because to make a good protein powder, there's a manufacturing process, a sourcing process, and it does have a price tag. And then there's third-party testing to ensure there's nothing else in that. And so I generally use two companies the majority of the time. One's called Designs for Health, and the other one, and they have a bunch of different protein sources, both plant-based and like whey as well, and bone broth, everything. They actually taste good. The Whey Cool chocolate that they have is the single best tasting protein I've ever had, and I just mix it with water. I love it. And then the other company is called Thorne. So Designs for Health and Thorne. It's like Thorne with an E at the end of it. Okay, so protein shakes have calories, but they're going to be low sugar or no sugar in some cases, and they're going to allow you to be able to get your protein intake even when you're in a rush or you're traveling. So I travel with these things a lot. I travel a ton, and this is a really great tool. Is it magic? Is it better than chicken breast or any other type of protein source? No, it depends on the situation, but you want to make sure you get enough protein each day. And that is a key factor for nutrition, for optimizing your muscle to fat ratio. Got it? So let me know if you have questions on these things. If you have questions on anything specific, just shoot me a message. I'm happy to answer it. But first step in nutrition is what? Hey, let's get what we drink under control. Now, it's not that complicated, but there are nuances. And so if anything pops in your head, feel free to ask me. All right, my friends, just a reminder, you were made for this. You tap into the real you, but you have to retrain yourself. The way you retrain yourself is you wake your ass up in the morning and you say, I am here for a reason and a purpose. And it's bigger than my moods. It's bigger than the difficulties of the day. I am here to live like a lion, not the fear of a lamb.